edition of Tastebuds. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Rongsheng.
Today we're going to review 2 Wagyu sandos at 2 different price points to see which is more worth it.
We went to 2 restaurants where one is priced at $15 and the other at a whopping $68.
That's 4 times difference.
Right?
Isn't crazy? But maybe you want to tell our viewers what Wagyu beef sandos are first.
Wagyu sandos are a fusion between the Japanese Wagyu and Western sandwiches.
They are made with A5 Wagyu beef, lightly toasted milk bread, also known as the shokupan, and topped with a thin layer of tonkatsu sauce.
So Ashley, do you know what time is it?
It's time for
Meat Fact! Eating meat in Japan was considered a taboo until the 1860s. But thanks to Emperor Meiji, it was normalized. So thank you, Emperor Meiji!
Thank you! Anyways, moving back to the review, the first restaurant we went to was Shohachi Wagyu Hamburg, located at 1 Raffles Place, which is just a 3 minutes walk from Raffles MRT station. So they've recently opened in 2020 and they sell their Wagyu sandos at $15, which is pretty cheap for Wagyu beef.
So right now we are at Shohachi. Well, I think that the bread looks like nicely toasted, like in the center, and it looks real crispy.
Yeah.
And the meat, it looks well cooked too. I certainly was not expecting that cheese.
Yeah.
Right, so let's begin.
Nice.
It is not bad. Wow.
Okay, let me try it.
The beef just melts in your mouth. It's so soft and so tender, and the bread, like, even though it looks crispy, right, but it isn't hard at all.
The bread is also really buttery. Like you can taste the butter.
I think I've only have like one minor gripe, which is just, I wish there's more cheese.
I do agree.
Right? But apart from that, this is good. So, Shohachi's Wagyu beef, you must eat it.
You must try it.
Yeah. The sando at Shohachi was very buttery and very well cooked.
That's right. The next restaurant we went to sells their Wagyu sandos at 4 times the price at $68. Kabuke is a Japanese sake bar and restaurant located on the 2nd floor of a local heritage shophouse along Telok Ayer Street, which makes it pretty unique for a fine dining experience. Our sandos were prepared by Rio Neo, a hawker turned head chef.
So Ashley, do you know what time is it?
It's time for
Sando Fact! In Japan, they have created a whole new cuisine for dishes like this, known as yoshoku.
Okay, but let's see what we thought about Kabuke's Yoshoku Sendo.
Wow, we're at Kabuke. I'm in shock. Yeah.
Wow, it really feels like we're in Japan though.
Right? The meat is huge.
It's so thick.
Right, and I can see like the sauce is like dripping down slowly bit by bit. Even though like the bread seems tiny, but the meat, the size of the meat.
Yes, we're paying for the meat. Should we try it?
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Everything goes well together, and I'm usually not a wasabi fan, but this balances everything out. The marbling is chef's kiss.
Kiss. With a thinner bread, it actually enhances the flavor of the beef.
And even though it's so thin, it's still really crispy.
Yeah.
The texture.
Right?
I still think about the sandos up to this day. It was such a dreamlike experience. It felt like we were transported back into Japan for like a 1-day trip. And also the sandos, before this, I've never really liked them, never really heard of them, never really thought I would like them. But the entire day changed my whole experience and impression of it.
Same. It was a magical experience for me too.
Nice. So who's your worth it winner?
My worth it winner will have to be the sando at Shohachi. Well, it may be priced at $15, but given its price point, it works very well as a meal on its own. The bread was much more generous and they gave more portions of 2 instead of 1 at Kabuke's. So, what about you, Ashley?
Mine has to be Kabuki. Although it's more expensive at $68, I think it is really worth all the time, effort, and the workmanship that's been put into crafting this perfectly crafted Wagyu sandwich. And the wasabi sauce really helped to counter some of the greasiness that the Wagyu beef had.
Fair point, fair point. So, there you have it. That's our Worth It winners.
If you do come down and try them, do remember to tag us on your IG stories at CTVNP. You've been watching CTV, your coolest choice.